Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Gravity Falls. Now, Gravity Falls is a Disney Channel original series that ran from 2012 till 2016, and it basically follows the life of two twins, Dipper and Mabel, as they spend the summer with their great uncle Stan in a town called Gravity Falls. Now, I have always loved this show. I love the mystery, I love the humor, I love all of it. I also loved how the creator of the show, Alex Hirsch, was so involved in the show. Like, he wrote or co-wrote almost every episode of the entire show. He voiced several of the main characters, including Grunkle Stan and Seuss. And he also based the show off of his own real life. And he talks more about this in his Gravity Falls documentary, which I highly suggest you watch. I also love this show's multi-generational appeal. This is not just a kid's show. This is a show that the entire family can watch, anyone from age 2 to age 200. And a lot of people like to say that cartoon shows are only for kids, but Gravity Falls is the perfect example that it's not. This show is so complex, it has sci-fi mystery elements. It is such an excellent, well-done show. Also, as much as I loved Gravity Falls, this show was also the reason for all of my nightmares. Like, Gravity Falls is a very scary show. In fact, one of my best friends refers to the show as the demonic show. So every time they say, I don't want to watch that demonic show, I know exactly what they're talking about. Now, Gravity Falls is not scary in the same way that movies like It or Insidious are. Like, the show doesn't have scary monsters coming out and, like, scaring you and stuff. But what makes Gravity Falls scary is the fact that they have Bill Cipher. Now, Bill is the main antagonist of the show, and he's basically like a floating triangle with one eye, and he's basically a demon with demon powers, and he's very reminiscent of the whole Illuminati triangle thing, and that used to scare me as a child. I mean, it still scares me now, but not as much as it did back then. Also, this show ran for 2 seasons. The entire first season was shown on Disney Channel. However, during the second season, the show switched over to Disney XD, which is basically like a downgrade because not as many people watch Disney XD compared to Disney Channel. Now, people say the reasoning behind this is because season 2 is a lot darker than season 1, so Gravity Falls was becoming too dark for Disney, so they switched it over to Disney XD. This is also the same reason people say that the show My Babysitter's a Vampire ended, because it was becoming too dark for Disney. And I somewhat understand that, but I'm also somewhat confused because Disney, you said that My Babysitter's a Vampire and Gravity Falls were too dark for Disney, so you guys did something with that. However, you guys still kept Wizards of Waverly Place. Now, this is no shade to Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm still a diehard fan of that show. It's still my top 2 favorite shows of all time. Probably number 1, to be honest. However, during the last 2 seasons of Wizards, that show got really dark, yet they still kept Wizards, but had to take away Gravity Falls and My Babysitter's a Vampire. That makes me mad because all 3 shows should have been left to thrive on Disney Channel. Okay, anyways, that's it for my video. And I know a lot of you guys in my last video commented that you would like to see me do a more in-depth video about Every Which Way. And yes, that video is still coming. But first I have to go back and rewatch the show just to like refresh my memory, because I haven't seen that show in a long time. Like, I haven't seen it since it went off the air in 2015. So I had to go back and refresh my memory. It's gonna take some time. Right now I'm in the beginning of the 2nd season. So just know that video is coming out. Just be patient. Anyways, thank you so much for watching.